I've been working for the last 11 years in data science, and I really love what I'm doing. When you aim for happiness rather than fitting into any molds, I think you live a more fuller life. Every day we don't live an adventurous life, right? Adventures come once in a while, but it's the routine which keeps us going. And I think there is a lot of correlation between what I do and what life actually is. Data science is a very exhaustive work. Let me put it that way. But what keeps me going is once in a blue moon we find some insights, which is very valuable for the business, the stakeholders, and that takes the business forward. And that's what keeps me going. As part of my career, I used to travel to the US a lot. The breakfast options were all these high carb items. Since that was the only thing that was available, I used to eat a lot and started becoming more and more obese. I'd always worked out before Amura. I used to come back home and have like 4-5 idlis with 2-3 bowls of sambar. I used to overeat after working out. And then pandemic hit. I couldn't work out as much as I used to. I put on more weight. I became very obese. I actually touched obesity, morbid obesity level 1. Started snoring loudly. I used to have back aches. I used to have shoulder aches. I couldn't climb stairs, like more than two floors. I wasn't able to. I used to puff and pant. In fact, when Amura asked me to go through the tests before I started, there were indications that I am pre-diabetic. And I did have thyroid issues. There were a lot of other issues as well. My cholesterol was high, and my parents are diabetic. All my grandparents are diabetic. So it's inevitable that if I continue my unhealthy lifestyle, I would be a diabetic someday. Thankfully, Amura happened at the right time. If not, I don't know what would have happened really. One of my team members, he is an Amura alumni, and he spoke in length about how Amura helped him lose 25 kilos and he ended up looking younger, he feels more energetic. I did not pay much heed to him at that point when he told me about it. But later in Facebook, as I was scrolling through my newsfeed, I happened to come across Hema Subramaniam's video in which she spoke about how Amura helped her reclaim her health. Even today, right? Like even after finishing the program, how she continues to benefit out of Amura. Her videos gave me a lot of confidence, and then I spoke to my colleague and he helped me throughout. And he also showed me his before-after pictures. And I was shocked. Like it looked like two different people, right? I wanted to be a new me after that conversation. So immediately I picked up my phone again and I spoke with an Amura person. And then there's been no looking back since then. So with Amura, every day as new ingredients are added, you get to know what works for you, what doesn't. And when it doesn't work for you, your body throws up a lot of symptoms. I wouldn't gloss over it and say it was easy. It wasn't. I lost, I think, about 2.5 kgs in the clean eating phase. That gave me the faith that this program would work for me. And then started V1, the most difficult phase of all. So there was always a way to tackle my cravings. Be it with lemon water and chaat masala, that became my favorite. Like there was a point when I used to consume 7 lemons a day and I used to feel really good about it. Like the next day I used to wake up with a lot of glow in my face. And before I knew it, I was back to fitting into my old clothes, which I refused to throw away because they were just so beautiful. And that kept me going despite the difficulty of the program. Definitely the coaches also helped me a lot. Like I used to ping them at like 1 a.m. sometimes and I used to get a response immediately. And they were always there for me. So my life has undergone a drastic change. Today, thank God, I'm in healthy range. I'm not puffing and panting when I'm climbing stairs. I'm able to walk 7-8 kilometers without feeling tired or without feeling stressed out. Today, people, the same kind of people who would have commented about my body, who would have body shamed me, if they meet me for the first time, they ask me things like, so are you living alone or with parents? They no longer ask me how many children I have. It's okay to look my age, but to look older than my age is not cool. And that's how I used to look before Amura. Today, I think I reversed my age. And I see I actually look better today than I did 10 years back. Energy level is consistently high, but my sleep is good, my dreams are good, and when I wake up feeling refreshed. I'm glad I'm able to reclaim my sleep as well when I reclaimed my health. Whenever I'm feeling down, my go-to places are my hobbies and not food, the way it used to be. I like to cook, I like to bake. I'm a bird photographer as well. And it's fun, meditative, puts me in the moment. And when you're in the moment, all your anxiety, depression, sadness, everything flies away. And I'm very, very grateful to my birds, my owls, my parakeets for putting me in the moment whenever they can. It's not just about how you look. When you're healthy, you feel good from inside. Being fit improves your mental health, makes you a more confident person, it makes you love yourself more. I'm making the inner child in me happy and I want to do more of that. And I need good health to be able to do that.